Delicious to see what's there. Well, I get the feeling we're about to have a surprise.
Yep.
Ooh.
This is Sean Crow. You're watching WGS-TV. Let's start.
Happy holidays, everybody. You've worked your way into another episode of WGS-TV right here on YouTube.com/Wrestlegamer. I am the Wrestlegamer, Double B from the Blue Trail, along with Dusk from Rorschach Media. And guys and gals, we have yet another Sakura game for you guys to consider, especially in time for the holidays, Dusk, and Sakura Santa. So this should be quite interesting.
Ah, yes, just in time for the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate, just celebrate it responsibly. Don't be like me.
It's that time of the year again. I could go on and on about how it was the night before Christmas and all through the house not a creature was stirring.
Except for the asshole in 2B.
But it's not Christmas Eve, and there's not a lot happening in my house. Or rather, my apartment.
There's children in apartments too. How does Santa Claus get to the children in the apartments, Uncle Billy?
I don't know, Dusk. We'll find out. Koji's my name. I'm a university student who moved away from home this year. I wanted to get into the best education I could, and thus far I've accomplished exactly that. However, other things just haven't gone my way since moving out. Someone like me, well, I'm just not very good at making friends. Aw, poor Koji, he can't make friends. I try to be as polite as I can. I go out of my way to help others, but it just doesn't seem to be working for me lately. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe I'm still a little reserved since I'm so far from home. This town still doesn't feel like home, even though I've lived here for a while now. That's also probably why I'm not really getting into the Christmas spirit this year. When I think of Christmas, I always think of spending time with family and friends, and I have neither of those in this town. Aw, poor Koji.
Aww.
I don't know. I'm not usually the sort to make a big deal out of things like this. But it would be nice if I wasn't alone this year. Ever since I moved away from home, it's been really hard to adjust. Classes aren't too difficult, my grades are fine, but aren't you supposed to meet people while you're at a university? At least, I think that's how it works. Either way, Christmas shouldn't be like this. I'm drinking black coffee in a dull, lifeless apartment. What's the point of a holiday if there's nothing to do? Or anybody to do anything with? Well, he's got a point there.
Yeah. Oh, I just figured out how Santa can get in the apartments. They have to buzz his ass in.
Oh, God. I need to think of something to do. With classes
Santa Claus.
With classes over for the year, I spent all my time alone in this apartment. See, now he's given us a choice here. Now, should we see what our parents are doing, or should we see what our brother is doing?
Well, most likely the brother is looking at porn, and the parents are probably doing the nasty, so... I don't know, it's a double-edged sword.
Let's go to brother. I haven't called my brother in a while. He's older than me and left home to pursue a higher education just like I did. We haven't spent Christmas together for the last 2 years. The old tradition during Christmas was to play Dungeon Rumbler 2 together. I guess that would probably be a version of Dungeons and Dragons, probably. Or another role-playing game. I don't even know. I don't know if we have that old Arcadian battle station anymore. Well, so, I guess Sony is a little bit fringy with their copyrights for console names, right?
Yeah.
We'll work something out. Maybe I could find one for cheap. It's a tradition, after all. You're never too old to enjoy a game of Dungeon Rumbler 2. What's his number again? Maybe Christmas will end up being a lot of fun this year. If he's not busy, of course. Alright, man. I guess we'll have to do it another year. I hope you have fun with your girlfriend's family. Oh, I guess the plan was a bust. Well, so much for that plan. My brother's visiting his girlfriend's family overseas this year. I'm not really sure where he met her. I don't talk to him much these days. He sounds happy, though, so I'm happy for him. The two of them seem to be really getting along well together. He did sound tempted at the idea of Dungeon Rumbler 2, though. Guess that he's as attached to that game as I am. But what am I going to do now? Is it really okay to spend Christmas all by myself? I look at the clock. It's constant ticking grinds away at my sanity. It just doesn't feel right for Christmas to be like this. Normally the whole family would get together and we'd have a great day. But right now, I guess I'm just a little unlucky. So now what? Doing a game for YouTube. I really don't have a plan B. And it's a Christmas game too. It's a story. Well, I could just spend Christmas alone this year. An image of me all alone in my apartment forms in my head. Eating a fruitcake straight out of a... First of all, whoever really enjoys a fruitcake really needs to have their head examined.
Yes, true.
Eating a fruitcake straight out of a pan, looking down at all the people having fun in the shopping district. How can you have fun shopping, by the way? No, I definitely don't...
Oh my god.
Then again, I probably shouldn't have said anything like that. I'm saying, you anti-feminist person, how can you say something like that? No, I definitely don't want that. And I mean that in the statement that I read as well. I really shouldn't think about stuff like that. No one wants to be around someone who's miserable, right? I just need to keep my head up. I need to not let this get to me. But I still think it would be nice to have someone to spend Christmas with. Well, yeah, he's got a point.
Yep.
What can I do about it then? I'm sure there's probably something I can volunteer for, or some place I can hang out. Anything.
Or I could read The Night Before Christmas.
To who? Anything would be better than just slowly decaying inside this apartment. Maybe if I go for a walk around town, it might help me get out of this slump. The shopping district will have plenty of decorations all over the place. Maybe it'll be enough to get me into the Christmas spirit. Okay, let's notice...
This would be a good time.
Go ahead.
Sorry. This would be a good time for all those who don't celebrate Christmas to go to the bathroom.
Okay, take a look at some of the names of the stores they have in there. We have Dandelion Super Candy. This one is like Merdito. I'm not sure what kind of shop it is. And Gingerbread Universe. How exceedingly dull names for shops.
Well, I have some high hopes for the Super Candy store. If they have my Jawbreakers, then they've got my business.
Alright, it's only a short walk from my apartment to the shopping district. Sure enough, it's as busy as ever. Christmas seems to bring everyone out. I can't really shake this feeling of loneliness, though. I thought being around other people would help. But when you're just another face in the crowd, you can't help but feel isolated. Oh well, there's not a lot I can do about that, is there? Maybe the shopping district isn't the best place for me to be right now. So where else could I go? I don't want to go back to that gloomy apartment. I really just want a place where I can sit down and have some time to think to myself. Maybe a park or something like that? As I walk on, I see a worn pathway to my right. It looks like it's seen its fair share of use over the years. I wonder where it leads. It's a long, windy path that seems to go into the forest outside of town. I don't really have anything better to do, so maybe a nice walk through the forest is exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh yeah, I'm not, getting outside, getting some exercise, getting some fresh air. It's good for anybody. You know what I mean, Dusk?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
as I step on the path, a thought suddenly occurs to me. I think I remember reading somewhere that there's a shrine at the end of this path. Shrines offer fortunes, don't they? You can make an offering to the local spirit and ask them to fulfill your wish. I quickly rummage through my pockets to see if I have any loose change. I only have a few coins. I hope the spirit appreciates the gesture at least. I'm not really a superstitious person, but asking for help from a spirit is strangely comforting. What would a spirit want with change? I mean, it's not like a spirit can actually go shopping, could they?
it's a weird subject and a touchy one at that. I will not go into detail.
So maybe that shrine would be worth visiting. I don't lose anything if it doesn't work, right? Well, I'll lose a few coins, but I'm sure they'll go to a good cause anyway. So,
Probably only got a few pennies on him.
as I arrive at the shrine, I find that it's been well maintained, even in the snow. It's very barren, though. There should be a priest around here somewhere, shouldn't there? Oh well, maybe I'll just make my offering and sit here for a while. Awkwardly, I walk up to the box and throw my spare coins. I don't really know the formal ceremony for making an offering, so I guess I'll just pray here. Close my eyes, hold my hands together. I'd like to have a friend to spend Christmas with. That's a very noble thing to ask for Christmas.
Yes, yes. Please grant my wish.
I have no idea if that actually helped or not, but I feel a bit better, I guess. Even if there's no such thing as a spirit, just doing this makes me just feels reassuring. That's when I hear the priest calling out to me. Hello, what brings you here, young man? Oh, I just wanted to make an offering. That's good. Not many young people even know this shrine is here. I work hard to keep it in order. See, and you know what? As I was making that older voice, it kind of occurred to me. I didn't even know that the priest was going to be an older person. And look at our next statement. It says the priest was an older man, and I couldn't help but notice that he was hobbling a bit as he walked over here. Are you okay? What do you mean? Oh, you mean my leg? I injured it a while ago. They told me
took it down to the knee.
They told me to rest, but who else is going to look after this shrine? I see. He feels obligated. Oh, that hurt my throat. Yeah, he feels obligated to keep going despite his injuries. No, I can't let him just shoulder it himself. Do you need any help with anything around the shrine? I'm not doing much, so I have plenty of time to spare. If I help out with the harder test, maybe it'll give his leg time to heal. Well, I wouldn't mind having some help. If you'd like, could you please help me shovel the snow off the path? Sure, I can do that for you. He flashes a bright smile at me. Thank you. It didn't take me long to finish shoveling. The priest seems delighted with my work. With this leg, it would have taken twice the time. Listen, I don't want you to hurt yourself or anything. I'll come by every few days, leave the hard stuff to me, okay? You're a very kind young man. I wish more people your age were like you. Like me, huh? I don't really think I'm anything special.
He's got a point, you know.
You don't need to be anything special. Too many people overlook the simple virtues of kindness. Being a good person is more than enough. Yeah,
He does have a point.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's an interesting way to look at it. Anyway, there's some other things I need to do. Sure, I'd love to. No, it's nothing that would be too hard on this old body of mine. You've done more than enough for me. Please visit again sometime. Don't worry, I will. As he walks back into his shrine, I feel a little cold. Or odd, I'm sorry. I need to learn to read. Was this because of the wish I made? Why was it suddenly so easy to talk to him? Oh well, I'm happy that I was able to do something nice for someone. As I walk away from the shrine, I hear some rustling beside me. Eh? It must be an animal or something. My curiosity gets the better of me. I part the bushes to see what's there. Well, I get the feeling we're about to have a surprise.
Yep.
Ooh.
My.
Well, it's a girl. And notice he's focused on the eyes more than anything.
Eyes. You were looking at her eyes? Duh. I was looking at her.
Yeah, we get the idea. A girl with bright, luminous eyes looks back at me. There's a distinct sparkle in them quite unlike anything I've seen before. She's giving me a completely sincere smile. But are those fox ears? And I see a large, brightly colored tail swishing behind her. You are so cute. Excuse me? Tell you what, Dusk, why don't you read for her?
Oh boy, this it's Minecraft a love story all over again. Flashbacks. Alright. You were so nice to the priest, he gets lonely, you know. I'm not always around, so he loves having company.
As I look at her, my eyes can't help but slowly go down toward her. Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
Hey, where the hell are you looking?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Don't worry about it. I know you're a nice person, and nice people can look at them as much as they'd like.
Wow. Okay, that's an interesting statement in itself. Well, all right. An excuse to look at.
Oh.
Let's just say an excuse to look at him is fine by me. By the way, what's with the tail? Are you cosplaying or something?
I'm a fox spirit. Of course I have a tail.
Fox spirit?
I'm the spirit you made an offering to. I heard your wish loud and clear.
You did?
Yep, you're in luck. I'll make sure that your wish comes true. After all, you were so nice to the priest, so that means I have to be nice to you, too.
Why does she look so much? Why does she look like the wolf from the anime Spice and Wolf?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen that? If her hair was like a little bit of a darker color, she would almost be an exact knockoff of that wolf girl.
Yes. Oh. That's how karma works, after all.
I never really thought about it that way. I done thought you just did good things because it was the right thing to do.
Oh, of course. If you do nice things happen to you. Also, you said you wanted to have a friend to spend Christmas with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you're feeling a bit lonely?
Wait, whoa, where is this going?
Merry Christmas to all. Oh crap, I ran over your bike.
I guess I am.
Could I be your friend?
Yes, you can be my friend. Her ears perk up, illustrating her excitement. You'd be my friend?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, I don't know if she's for real or not, or if she's really a fox spirit like she says she is. But honestly, I don't think I really care whether or not she's a fox spirit. I'll have another reason to visit this shrine if she hangs around here. Sure, I'd love to be your friend.
And I would love to be yours.
Why is there so much emphasis on the word love?
Oh boy.
Speaking of oh boy.
Ooh. My name is Akina.
I wonder if that's Japanese for curvy. I mean, look at them curves. She's got them for days.
I don't know yours yet.
I'm Koji.
It's nice to meet you, Koji.
Wasn't the Koji the name of the lead wolf in Wolf's Rain on that anime? I'm trying to remember. It was something to that extent, wasn't it?
I never saw Wolf's Rain. I only saw Silver Fang Legend Weed.
Her ears twitched excitedly.
Will you be doing anything tomorrow?
Yes, furiously masturbating. Tomorrow, I guess not. I don't have anything planned for this entire week.
Then, do you want to go on a date with me?
A date? Why a date?
Because I like you. Why else?
Because you're trying to get lucky?
You're a nice person, so therefore I like you.
If you notice
that makes perfect sense.
If you notice the back of her body, does your hair almost extend into her tail?
It does.
Yeah, like if you start from the back of her neck, it goes from the shoulder all the way around, and then you see the other part of her body is the tail.
Yeah.
How straightforward. Well, that really isn't what I want.
Oh? Not a date?
Okay, who would turn that down?
A very stupid person.
And on that note, guys and gals, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call it an episode. And on the next one, we're going to go further with this Fox girl, believe it or not. So with that being said, for Dust from the Rorschach Media, I am the Wrestlegamer, saying we'll see ya at the next Warp Zone.
Be safe out there!
Ooh. Hippity hoppity hi bunny. As I walk up behind her outfit, well, I want to know that I find it interesting. I think interesting is an understatement.